And here we go.
Good evening, everyone. We are back. It has been quite a while. I'm sorry for missing last time. We had some difficulties with some of our members actually enjoying their vacation, which I think is a perfectly valid thing to do. We return for the moment without Volta, who is eating. So he'll turn up at some point, which is highly inconvenient for Fausto, but the rest of us will probably not even notice. We are currently on the plane of Ulgrotha, which in some vague historic way was once invented by the people at Wizards of the Coast, who are now part of Hasbro, the great toy empire. We are not associated or affiliated by them, but we do enjoy using their products to have crazy adventures, such as we are going to be doing today. On this plane of Ulgrotha, the party has met with Sengir, the vampire lord who has been ruling over the Dark Barony with an iron fist, but seemed to be rather fond of the party, not even putting any kind of real danger in their way, not even asking for tribute, even though they brought him the head of a dragon that they conveniently stashed away and never really brought forth. They got permission to steal a corpse from his collection of a Seren paladin known as Isham. It's
Okay.
not Haribo.
It could be.
Yeah, but that's what I hear. In my mind, it says Haribo.
Alrighty. Um,
Okay.
edible
Candy
magic
over,
cards. It's a new market.
candy over toys.
Anyway, so they got this corpse, and they're currently trying to get it to the Lady Autumn Willow, a nature spirit of great power that has been in touch with some of the members of the party, and having opened a portal directly to the heart of the Great Wood, where said lady resides, the party finds themselves surrounded by mist. That is where we pick up this session.
Right. So we are actually in this wilderness, but it's filled with mist, right?
Yes, it's a large
A
forest,
forest. Okay.
and you can see 2 feet, 3 feet in front of you, and then there's just like this dense wall of fog.
Fog. Right. I would say.
To your right hand side, slightly more space, and then also a dense wall of fog. It's almost an actual wall in how
Thick.
you can't see through it. It's just there is fog.
All right.
I'm gonna touch it.
You're gonna touch it?
I'm
He
gonna touch
beat
it.
he beat me to it.
I'm gonna touch it.
You can touch together.
That's just awkward.
We can touch each other. Wait.
Righty.
I think we already did.
You
with our
are
weapons.
moving forwards. You are
Yeah.
touching the mist.
Yes.
I would like for you to make me a stamina saving throw.
Constitution?
That thing. This is... Okay. You feel an odd sensation as your hand passes not very far into the fog. It is obscured for a moment as you are pushing it in, before you reach like this hard, unyielding sort of thing, for lack of a better term. It's a little cold, it feels a little wet, and your hand doesn't push further through. There's a vague sucking sensation, but that's about it.
My hand
Not-
back.
I'm not going to comment.
Think about it for 2 seconds. Maybe best not touch the foggy walls.
Sofa will be doing Divine Sense.
Alrighty.
While the crocodile and the shiny knight are doing their thing, Dario will look around the corner.
Okay. Let's do the bit for
I can wait.
first. Sort of
Hmm?
your divine sense. You normally have much more of a range on that. Here it feels as though the undead sensing walls of fog are absorbing some of that. So you feel a strong undead presence from both the wall in front of you and the wall to your right. But that's
Uh,
about it.
um, that fog is undead? What?
Was it ever alive?
Ishgren, have you ever heard of fog that feels undead when you try to use your senses?
Could be an emanation of spirits that form this fog, or it could just be impregnated with undead energy, necromantic energies.
So, as our good friend Centrot has already discovered, don't touch the walls. Okay.
Probably for the best.
Does my hand look different?
Not really. You see, like, fake. You have had encounters with things that have suction cups. Strange creatures that crawl on walls. Not that many, but you have met them. They tend to be Simic based. And they do leave similar round suction marks.
Hmm.
They're not.
Okay.
They haven't broken through your skin or anything, but you do see on some of your scales like these vague indentations and vague marks that something has been trying to get through. The
Fair
closest
enough.
thing you could say would be leeches.
Okay.
Less interesting than suction cups.
Yeah.
Can I move yet?
You may move. As you round the corner, you see two creatures that look somewhat familiar. You've seen this type of being before. Demonic, probably. Maybe Ragdos, maybe regular demons. You're not entirely sure. Double
Do
E.
they do do they look like goats? They look like goats.
They look like fly-encrusted goats.
Oh,
They have
yeah,
some
we
legions
we
and
we met them before, I think.
abrasions on them, and they appear to be scared. They're huddling a little away from the fog wall near a lone standing tree.
But
I will go around the corner as well.
they look scared shitless. They do not look hostile.
They see you round the corner and they actually back further towards the tree. They're raising their slightly clawed hands up in a gesture of protection and self-preservation, just huddling.
I want to smack them because ragdolls, but they look really, really pitiful. I mean, even
They're not, they're,
goblins
But
look more.
they're not
Fe-
worth it, Dario.
we are still on Ulgrota, right?
yeah,
So I don't think these are Rakdos, Dario. I mean,
yeah,
they
but
don't
still,
know guilds in this place, right?
they should.
As you are standing there, you
But
notice something.
guys, I found a corridor.
This corridor is not very wide, and the fog banks do drift a little. Oh, there's Fulta.
Hey,
Hello!
Greetings.
Hello.
Welcome, fuckoverer of our overlay.
oh, it's all right. Now I have a new system and it
Surprise!
fixed in the nick of time.
We found a wall of suction.
Interesting. Moment.
DM question.
Yes.
How high do these walls seem to go?
They're quite high up.
Oh.
They reach the canopy.
How hard?
Okay.
420.
You aren't entirely sure if they would extend beyond that.
But the canopy is not doesn't look like it would be easy to go through it.
The canopy looks intact. So, the
I will go
corridor,
forward.
the narrow thing, you notice that some of the fog is drifting through that.
Okay, I will move forward into the clearing, if I may. Tario?
Are you going to do that carefully, or are you going to just barge through?
I'm going to barge through. I see them,
Alrighty.
and I will probably just ask them something.
But their faces, does it look like it's just disfigured, or does it look like they're festering undead?
They're festering, but not specifically in an undead sort of way. More, you would suspect, because you have encountered creatures like this before and you know what sort of thing they could be, you would suspect that this is just part of their nature.
Hmm.
The other ones had it as well. Maybe slightly less. These might be a little older or more afflicted by whatever things ail their species.
Yeah, but otherwise, if they looked undead, I would just sick Iskren on them. So
Hmm.
yeah, I just walk forward and I ready my great accent to see if they react their mincemeat. That's about it.
Okay, I would like for you to also make me a stamina check. Constitution saving throw.
Do I have to make one again as well?
You rolled well enough the first time, so I'm going to just base myself off of that. I don't think that it's all
Is this
that interesting.
is this enough?
Taurio,
You got an egg.
feel...
I can re-roll if it's not enough. So
it would not be enough.
then I'm going to re-roll. I got a +10. Come on.
Indomitable.
Yeah.
You little-
So,
I'm not going to let a pussy wall stop me. There we go.
Bit different this time.
So me and Tario are barging through.
Yes.
While I'm barging through, I will do turn around and I will say, I think
I can
Iskren
make
and
it from
Torval
here.
and Volta, I think we have to be careful with the fog.
We have to be careful with the fog.
I don't feel anything.
You do feel something. You feel these strange, as the tendrils reach around and touch you, you feel like these sucking sensations, almost as though someone is trying to rip out parts of your fur.
These walls suck.
Yes.
Exactly. They do.
Literally.
so do I
You
notice?
see, like, you have felt the sensation before when you put your hand through the wall. So you are somewhat prepared for it, and you easily shrug it off.
Can I move in the meantime, or
Yes,
You
you may.
can.
and where is the wall exactly? Is it here?
It's the
Or-
gray
The,
pieces.
the white stuff or
Ah.
gray stuff or whatever.
The
So
things
what-
that
Can't
block
look
your
through.
vision.
So why are we moving in the wall and not the path around it?
We are going around it. That's
Oh.
what we did. We moved
But
around.
the wall is moving.
Yes.
It's
It
a
is
bit-
doing the Lesuxin.
It is a suck wall. Yes.
Yes.
And the I saw Xantaroth move through it, right, or not?
No,
Around
You
it.
saw Xantaroth
around
run
it.
around it. Xantaroth, just a moment ago, tried to put his hand through it and failed.
Oh,
It's a wall of fog and suction cups. Don't go near the fog.
okay.
It will
Not-
suck you.
Not touchy. It sucks.
Yes. Exactly.
Um,
So while I'm waiting for my companions, I will look at the goatmans that are scaring their some shitless and ask,
Meh.
what the fuck are you doing here?
what the fuck are you doing? Yeah.
We did not. And you hear this in your head. The creature is not loudly speaking, it is trembling, it is shaking in somewhat akin to mortal terror. You wouldn't know exactly what that feels like, but this is what things usually look like before you smash them.
Hmm.
It speaks in your head. It's like, we were brought here not of our own will. There is great evil here.
Yes. Great evil. I mean, look at
Okay,
yourself. What
you
is
see, like,
great evil for you?
The woods lady, she who hunts our kin. She's got her servants all over this place. The walls are eating. The 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 giant reptile is biting. The pygmy giants. The pygmy giants. They no.
A giant reptile, you mean looking like me or winged?
Is Big C the only one hearing this?
This is just in Big C's head.
No.
Yeah, and I'm responding out loud because I'm a dumb fuck like that.
Is Sorval being attacked by the wall?
Not yet.
By the way,
Yeah.
I do walk over to Volta, just put my hand on his shoulder, just say, "Be brave," and I'll cast
Did you just question my honor?
resistance.
All right. Ooh, and what is that?
La Resistance.
La
Can
Resistance.
roll 1d4 and add it to the saving throw.
Nice. All right, and I'm like, did you just question my honor? Let's go! And I will walk towards the wall.
Don't walk through it.
No. I walk. What do I see? Is it like something that's coming closer and farther away? Like
These are like tendrils of fog that crawl in the open space.
Ah.
They seek out whatever living creature seems to be passing through them. That's what happened to your companions earlier.
I will go like and go in. Like
Into the tunnel or into the
In-
wall?
into the tunnel.
Okay.
The tunnel.
Okay, roll. Well, you're a rogue. Are you going to be careful about it, or are you trying to rush through?
No, I'm going to be careful about it. Like
Okay, roll me a dex saving throw.
Limbo.
yeah. That. Why am I at disadvantage? Oh,
I have no clue, but you're Phil, so who
But-
knows?
Yeah.
But also roll a d4.
Alrighty. A
16.
16 gets you there. You manage to evade the tentacles that reach out towards you, rushing forward until you wind up slightly beyond Taurio.
Greetings.
Beyond Taurio. Beyond. English difficult.
Very difficult. Yes. So I see like goats.
Yes, you see two demonic goats. The last time you saw creatures similar to this was when you were confronting. You think you were confronting Leshrak. He might have had some of those, or was it with the strange lycanthrope band? You are unsure.
Yeah.
There's been a lot happening on this place, and you've seen the creatures before, but you can't put your finger on when or where.
I will go slightly towards Taurio and whisper into his ear. What if we just shoot first and ask questions later?
What if he what?
Shoot first and ask questions later.
I look at my long axe. How
Like-
do I shoot with this?
No, you will be asking questions.
So we're going to go to Mon.
Yes, but perhaps we should wait out what Xantarot does because he's like hypnotized or something.
I am just waiting for my fellow party members.
Oh,
I'm ignoring the goatmen because they're not even a threat to me.
okay. Perhaps I shall take points or
Well, yeah, I was
What?
waiting for the answer if it is a winged lizard or
Oh.
not.
let's wait for that. Okay,
The
give me a
goat
sign.
being says, One of the lizards! And you get a very vivid image of nothing in your head. And the other one is tall with teeth like daggers or swords, and it gnashes and it mauls, and you see like this rather obscured, sort of terrifying, vaguely lizard-like creature with glowing red eyes that's just mashing its teeth down on some of these goat creatures.
Well, just
The goat creatures look
yes.
tiny in comparison to the reptilian thing.
Hmm.
Okay. They're little bitches, and I will turn around. And I will walk here and wait.
And I'm like, wasn't this the place of Autumn Willow?
Yeah, I think she's here somewhere.
Okay.
At least that's what the goat guys told me. They are afraid because this is the place of Autumn Willow.
So if they're afraid of Autumn Willow, they're against Autumn Willow?
Oh, most likely.
Oh. So if we kill them, we help her?
Well, I think the walls will most likely kill them in a way.
Okay.
You are just walking through Sorval? Just straight on?
Carefully.
Are you trying to dodge the tendrils that you see, or are you trying to pass them by as quickly as you can?
I don't think I would be fast enough to actually dodge
So you're
them.
clunking your way through with your heavy
Yeah.
armor going...
Yeah. All the
Roll me
while
a
muttering.
constitution saving throw.
Hmm.
You feel as well, like when the fogs touch you, there is like this sort of sensation going on. Your armor protects a lot of parts.
But not the
My
face.
cell phone telling me I had roleplay today. Um, and you do get through unscathed.
Hmm.
So you can also put yourself between Daurio, Vilta, and Xantarot.
Hmm.
I believe Iskren would also move through gingerly, perhaps.
Or would he?
So let's go and see. Yeah, probably also constitutioning it. Oh wow. Fausto's gonna hate me for this.
You filled it.
Oh yeah.
He's now like, what?
You don't like it when they fill me?
Fill me with your best shot.
So what you see is Iskren starts moving forward and gets grabbed by these misty tentacles and just yoinked into the fog bank.
Can we like?
Do I see this? And is it actually there? Is it closer to us?
Gonna see that I don't fuck up my lighting if I do that. I would fuck up my lighting if I do that.
Can we?
Can,
Do
Because I assume he would be over here when he touches the wall. Or, but do I see this? Because I am focused on the goats, I assume. So it's
if
a bit
you are
difficult.
not looking back, you don't see it.
Yeah, I'm not
might-
sure if I'm looking at the goats or looking at Sandra because he moved. That's the question.
I'll be looking back at Iskren
might
to
hear
see
a
if they
yelp.
get through.
Well, if I hear him yelp, then I look backwards. So
Okay,
if
so
I
basically what you see is like Iskren. And you just see like
Ah.
the last outline of their boots just into the fog.
can I still reach him and pull him back?
Mm,
I
that's-
haven't made an attack or anything like that, so I still have a dash action if that's required.
I'll let you make a dexterity check for it.
Sad plate
See.
mail noises.
to see how quick you are on your feet, because that's what it will come down to. 15. You can attempt to run back.
I
And
will.
You've located a point where Iskun would be sucked into the wall.
I just stick my arm in and try to grab.
Okay, that's one more Constitution saving throw. As you brush against the suction thingies, and you just like. What are you doing? You have Iskun in your hands now.
I just pull him back out.
Okay, so Iskun, something very, very terrible happened to you. You were
And
sucked into the fog
that's
bank.
called work. Something very, very terrible happened
No,
to me just now.
you were sucked into the fog bank because I failed your Constitution saving throw
All right. How could you possibly?
by marvelously rolling a 2.
Okay. But did you
and,
apply nothing?
No.
He applied
And
suction.
Did you apply nothing?
Dario did
Lubrication.
manage to pivot, dash back, grab your boots, yank you out of whatever the fuck was sucking you into the fog, and is now dragging you probably through the tunnel.
Well
Yeah,
done.
I'm dragging him behind me.
Well
Just get him
done.
through.
Well done, Taurio. And am I blind or just a ninja?
You're a necro ninja.
The Necro Ninja.
Like this symbol that I have on my token. What does it imply?
That was because you were dragged into the fog.
Okay, very well. Okay.
Because if I move you into the fog, I might break my dynamic lightning. Because
No, of course.
if roll 20 is good for anything,
Watch
it's
it. Watch
not
it for this
atmosphere.
fog. That's not good. Not good. Bad fog.
You had the vague impression of a great multitude of mouths that started glibbering all over you. And luckily enough, Taurio intercepted you before something truly bad happened. But there were teeth. There were definite teeth in the fog.
Not alright.
Yeah, Tario looks down at you and just says, "About maybe don't touch the wall
Thank you. That
or
was
walk
not
into
my.
it.
That was not my intention. I was distracted.
No wall hugging allowed here."
Very well.
You also hear gently, like a voice on the wind that comes to you and goes like, "Who seeks to brave the trails of the..."
What? Who
Tario raises his hand.
We didn't hear that much actually.
We didn't hear the name,
Yeah.
but we did hear everything except the name.
Who
The
seeks to?
trails of the lady.
Ah, the lady.
Tario raises his hand.
Yeah, same. They raise my hand.
And you hear like this faint chuckle coming from slightly further away, and then like just on a similar breeze. Proceed.
All right.
Noted. And I will proceed. Oh,
The
Do I-
clearing that you enter, not overhead clearing, but there's not that many trees here. There's rocks. It's slightly uphill. There's some vague plants, and there is one large tree to your left-hand side.
This one?
It appears to be empty, devoid of creatures. There are a couple of skeletal remains, some horned, some humanoid, faintly beneath the growth.
Since Autumn Willow is related to nature and trees, I will refrain from asking it questions.
That might be well.
I will take out my my little statue.
Alrighty.
And I will put it next to the tree. I will gently go towards the tree, see I don't step on anything,
Mm-hmm.
and I will put down my little statue and say, "We are here."
Alrighty. I would like for the people who raised their hand as they heard to roll me a d10.
Ooh.
We're filling it like crazy.
Okay, so Sorval and Taurio, can you reroll? Well, there is a thing. You hear faintly, Vulta, Zantarot. A footfall, 2 footfalls. Something is charging around in this area, but your eyes cannot spy it. Right up to the point where it strikes out. I'm going to put this on advantage, yes. And gashes into Sorval's form. Probably failing miserably because Sorval is Blade Incarnate. Oh no, the
21.
21 might hit.
Did he have advantage
19
because of the
damage.
24? Or did you say advantage because the 24 will most likely hit as well? Then I think.
Oh yeah, right. Good seeing.
Ooh,
Sorry.
Wow.
Massive crocodilian beast. Big yikes. Damage.
Oh
Big
well.
yikes.
Sorry. Not to worry, I'll avenge you.
It gnashes down on Sorval, yanks him from out of the group, and as he's flying through the air, catches him with a claw before jamming it into its mouth.
Ah!
Okay. That went fast.
You are considered grappled.
Release him.
Let's get some initiatives going.
Woohoo!
I will use my reaction.
Mhm.
Ooh. Ding dong, motherfucker. Ding dong.
Bonk.
Ooh.
Nice.
Nice.
Plus 3, 21.
Hmm.
Ah, fuck, I didn't select my token. I'm
You
gonna
didn't
reroll.
select your token!
Thereafter, your liquor charms.
Yes. Oh, voila.
Thank you very much. So pretty much right at the same time as Xanthard and Vulta, what do you seek to do? Big C is flaring up. There's like this angry red glow around his form.
Well, it's attacking us, so it got Sorval, and I'm like, well, he lured us here, so perhaps we should teach it a lesson.
It might be your brother from another mother, but still, it looks tasty.
It
Yeah, he's not
looks
touching a
a
friend.
little
Wow.
incorporeal, slightly camouflaged, slightly blending into the foggy surroundings.
All right.
It's a Simic motherfucker. Check.
I will definitely try to hit him in the head.
You know Sorval's in the head, right?
In the head. Accidental team killer.
I be going first? Yes, probably.
Yeah.
I will
Yeah,
use my
I
bonus action to rage.
only
And
rolled a 19.
so for one, the symbol on my neck will flare up while I'm pumped and see this happen. And then I will go in a furious rage, swivel around, and try to. Does it have legs?
There are legs.
Then I
They're
will
hard
try
to
to.
spot, but they are present.
Then I will try to crunch it on the leg so that it releases my friend. And I will recklessly attack him.
Define which leg.
Mhm.
And any of them. 26 to hit.
26, as far as I know, will be a very clear hit.
For 11 damage. And then my second hit. 22 for 13 damage. And I will swivel around even more.
Ooh.
Like hitting him twice with my maul while running around him.
Alrighty.
Dag, you're it.
I'm gonna refresh it for a second because a roll 20 is hanging for me.
He be hanging.
Technology is good when it works.
Technology is always good. You just don't know how it works.
Oh.
No, it just doesn't work sometimes.
And,
Just because you
and
don't know how
then
it
you
works.
wonder why you get bitten by a giant crocodile.
Oh no, I don't wonder why I get beaten by a giant crocodile. I know it's because I roll very, very badly.
It's not beaten, it's eaten.
Potato.
Bitten.
Tenderized.
The same, really. Okay.
End result is the same.
You do know the air holes make you more aerodynamic, right?
In spite of what the party's jabbering about, it's your turn.
Yep, I will go towards here.
For a moment there, I feared you would say I would go into a rage. I was like, wrong character, Kronk!
And, well, he seems occupied, so I'm like, I will get out my hand crossbow and fire away.
Don't you need to be further away for minimum distance?
Okay.
No? What's minimum distance?
What's minimum distance when you are a close combat shooter?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just asking.
No, he actually has a feat that lets him shoot in close combat, I think.
Yes.
So never mind.
It's called point. It's called point blank. No.
Yeah.
Don't take a step forward. Go ahead.
Go into munching range.
Nice.
19.
Nice.
Nice.
That is a hit.
Okay.
For 26 damage.
And I will
26 damages.
and I will shoot again, yelling, "Release him, you fiend!" And
That is definitely also a hit. The creature
Nice.
is starting to look injured. There are small gashes and wounds over its body that are starting to open up.
My turn.
Taurio.
I take a step forward, Spartan style, and say hello to my long axe for a 13. That looks.
it greets it.
I guess that's a no.
That is indeed a no.
I try again. For a 17.
That is a hit.
That's a 26.
Nice. You cause severe damage. This is maybe more damage with one blow than Santarel did with both his attacks.
It's still standing, right?
It's still up, yes.
It's still standing.
So I got this action search thingy going on, and I hit again.
Ooh.
Nice. That's a definite hit.
And that's a critical. Oh wait, so I roll an extra 1d6 because of my aura.
And because of the vicious as well, right?
Yep.
The vicious that's not in the attack. Okay.
It might be in the attack.
Let me see. It's
It's not.
Nope.
no,
Which
it's
is
not. So
Alrighty.
another 1d6.
Yes.
So that's
That's a whole lot of
39.
damage.
Big C,
And
even through your rage, you're thinking, I should probably get one of these sticks. They appear to be doing massive, catastrophic damage.
I get an extra attack because it's a critical.
But don't you already have an attack? Because don't you have
Yeah.
2 attacks?
Two
Yeah,
more.
you
I
did
get-
an
I
action
get-
surge.
Well,
Action surge, so you get 2 more attacks.
oh, right, yeah. So I go again.
And a
17.
with advantage is enough to do it. How do you want to do it?
I want to hit again. I mean,
I quickly
Fuck
go.
it.
With a natural 20, I'll lamp
I
on.
got 2 more.
Yeah, three,
yeah,
4, 5. Keep
I fricasseing the
keep
thing.
going.
I think those are all my attacks.
I go
I
like
may have miscalculated. I may have missed one, but I think those are all the attacks I get.
we could
Is
have
there,
made.
is there still something recognizable? I hope I missed Sorval.
There are traces of a blood-splattered Sorval on the ground.
Mhm.
Sorval, after being violently yanked from the midst of the group, you had about this much time for blood. Blood everywhere. Blood and body parts and intestines of all manner and sorts. And Taurio,
What?
Tario bends over and you okay?
Yeah.
and that's when you hear in your ear, Sorval, specifically.
Mm.
That was the first trail you passed. Well done, you. I am proud that you accomplished this much with this little capability.
Specifically
But then
to him.
we all need someone that can bleed for the group, don't we?
Mm.
Maybe you should consider getting that thing that the cow is holding. It could greatly benefit you. It could be of exceeding use.
I
And
will
as
just
you hear this, I would like for you to make me a wisdom saving throw. Very good. Your mind is a bastion, steeled against all the otherworldly attacks.
I will just put my hand over my heart and cast Cure Wounds on myself. 3rd level.
Yeah, this is some of these are deep. You can feel parts underneath your arm. Oh,
I did something wrong.
some of the teeth went through your armor.
It's drafty.
Oh, that's gonna be repair work.
In the meantime, you see Volta like, oh look, a teeth, and I'm trying to yank it out of your armor. And I can make a necklace of this.
Yoink.
Very good.
Oi, make mine
If it
first.
wasn't dead already, I would kill it.
I'm like, this is for you. When I am done picking Sorval, I'm going to go back towards the statue and then try and communicate with it. Like, lady, we are here. What is your bidding? What do you want us to do? Where should we be going?
You can make me a. Actually, no, you're in the middle of a domain, so that's probably just not going to be really necessary. You hear her voice come through you and say, "Be careful, but be prudent and don't dally too long in the fog.
All right, we will
Meet
continue.
me in the north, if you can pass through the defenders."
We will. And I say this.
There is a vague hint of it would not do for my champion to be unable to overcome this.
Let's continue. I will go to the group, get the statue back from the ground, put it in my pocket, and I will go like, guys, I just heard Autumn Willow. We should go north, but we should be careful. really careful, but I believe this isn't the last thing we will face in this realm.
I will just look at Volta. You needed to actually contact her to get that information?
And I go towards Zantarot and I say, yes.
Dario points to the only exit. I mean, we go that way, right?
Yeah.
Perhaps.
Let's
Can I-
proceed. Oh,
So,
first,
Mm,
Sorval, are you okay?
yeah. But maybe soon we could take a small rest.
I give him a
Something tells me that we will not get a rest here.
Looks a little worse for wear. There's crocodile slobber and bluff all over his normally shiny armor.
Okay.
Camp Sorval,
Dario-
maybe I can help a bit, and I will cure wounds, Sorval.
I will cast Prestidigitation and remove the blood from your armor. So at
And
least you look pretty.
How
For
long would
11
how-
points?
how long would
Thank
mending
you,
take?
Trent.
Oh, DM, how long would mending take? An hour or?
I don't think mending takes all that long.
Dario just gives him a clap on the shoulder and gives a friendly advice.
1 minute.
Don't get eaten.
Mending's a minute.
A minute.
This way, you guys were able to easily defeat it.
I will. I will.
That-
Guys,
Dario-
Sorval letting Taurio actually kill something.
I will take out my stones and I will try to mend his armor a little
But-
bit. So
You take out your 2 lodestones?
yes,
Okay.
I got the big dragon, remember?
and I will cast this on the armor of Sorval. Can I repair some of the breaks or one of the breaks?
It's a single break or tear.
Yeah.
So
The biggest I can
One-
find.
one of the tooth holes closes over.
Mhm.
Oh,
And I'm going. You're welcome.
That's like half an hour work saved right there.
that's a lot of work saved.
Yeah.
Can you do that again?
Magic.
May I?
Wait, can we do that while we walk?
I do it one more
Uh,
time and then we hurry.
Okay.
I will look around the corner already.
Yeah.
I look at Big Z and I say, you
There-
take the front, I take the back.
Yes.
There is a lot of fog here. It's a narrow corridor.
I
Loads
take-
of fog.
I take the back of the line in case someone gets sucked in again.
Yeah,
Not
I
looking
will,
at anyone.
I will be very, very careful and dodgy to really try and not
put-
get sucked into the fog.
You put your limbo skills to the test.
Yep.
I will just power through.
Okay.
Do me and Zendra need to re-roll because we rolled so high, or
I'm not going to let you roll. Stay right there, by the way. That was exact. No, where you were.
sorry.
Excellent.
Can I still see him?
You can see him.
Okay.
I will not be just powering through. I will be waiting until, and then I will say, okay, let's walk through.
Okay. You are taking points, so I'm still going to resolve those
Yes.
against you.
Oops.
Because, yeehaw.
motherfucker?
Ouch! Oh, yo.
Crocodile.
From both sides, suddenly there's like this, not the small tendrils of fog that smacked you before, but these raking claws from some shadow being from either side just
We're getting into hentai territory.
When they appear, can I do something about it? Can I try to shoot it or something?
You may. I'm gonna put Xantrot back on top of the order. How is the rest of you standing?
I'm at the back.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll be behind the screen.
So Vilta, you also see like these shadowy arms that come out of the mist and just rake through the corpse of, well, the body of Xantrot.
Almost
Santarot, what do you do? Do you stay there and try to fight, or do you run on?
Do I still see the claws?
No. They appeared, they raked you, and they vanished
Okay.
into the fog.
I will continue on, and I will just look around, try to be buff. We better hurry. And then I walk around the corner.
Just a flesh wound.
I will
Do
put
you-
on my. Sorry.
Do you take a dash action as you round the corner?
Yes.
Okay.
I will go up to here, and then here I will stop and do like. Oh.
So you're standing still next to the fog wall, right?
Yeah, there is no other way
Or are
for
you
me
trying
to
to like
position.
huddle away from it, slightly more to the middle of the corridor?
If I dash, I can do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
No, I
can
mean,
go
like,
up the way.
are you going to be standing slightly more here, or are you going to be standing slightly more here?
Yeah, I cannot go into the middle of the two.
But you can describe it. It is
Well-
one of those things where you go like, my character is specifically trying not to be near this.
Yes, definitely, and I will be ready for when something tries to hit to fucking smack it.
Alrighty, Vulta.
Because
You
this
have
hurt it in my brain.
Seeing this appear, right?
Yep.
Well, I will. I will try and be really sneaky, so I quickly start to ponder, start to contemplate a little bit. I will get out my hand. I will, and this will be really funny, into a fog wall. I will touch myself and cast. Yeah, I'm just level 1, level 2. Yeah, invisibility on myself,
Mm-hmm.
and I will really quietly, and really dexterity, really on my tiptoes and ready to dodge
Nimble.
or attack, really nimble, go towards. I saw Xantarot disappear, so I'm like doopy doopy doo. Say stop when. Do I see him or can?
Yep, you can see Xantarot standing there, slightly bewildered,
Okay.
breathing heavily,
Hmm.
bleeding
Profusely.
from his, well, a little bit from his eye sockets, a little bit from his nose. It doesn't really look all that good at the moment.
I'm not going to reveal that I am standing close to him, but I'm going to watch over him. If something attacks him or appears out of thin air, I will make myself known and will shoot.
Okay. Taurio.
Yeah, I just delay my action because I'm taking up the rear.
Okay. Sorvo. You have no clue what happened in that corridor. You saw,
I shouted, hurry.
yeah, you heard hurry. You saw Vulta go invisible.
I do think that some protection would be nice. So I'll cast this.
You
Alright.
put some duct tape over the holes.
Whoop.
So
Spirit
around
Guardians.
you, what form do you let them take?
Just angels that look a little bit like feather.
Okay. These are slightly smaller than the angels that you're used to.
Yeah.
But they do fly around you,
Mm.
keeping you in a sort of radiant halo,
Mm.
befittingly for
Yeah.
one such as you.
Yes, it only shows my inner light. I'll walk up to here, and so 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll carefully walk up to here because that's as far as I can go.
Just put an aura of 15 feet around. Okay. That lets me know a lot of things. Okay. Next up.
The initiative is. Now it's back. Okay.
Is Iskren.
Yes, so I will carefully make my way between this thing, trying to be as fast as possible at the same time avoiding to touch the
Mhm.
walls and trying to make myself go in between.
Okay.
Let's
You
see
got
how
an
far I can
initiative of
go. One,
Could
two.
you make
Yes.
me a wisdom saving throw, please?
Sure.
You got an initiative of 2.
A 15.
Okay. Sorval, how much is your spell save DC? Yeah, that's too late.
For what?
Yeah, true.
He cast Spirit Guardians, he didn't designate anyone.
What do you mean? Oh, wow, DM. That's that's
Yeah,
the
that's-
lowest of the low.
Okay, I won't.
Okay.
But that was just fun.
Okay.
That's why I was tired. I was like, wait, I should basically.
So if you had waited a little longer with typing it, I would have fucked you over. I would have been the rules lawyer there. just
Okay.
because-
From now on, when I cast that, automatically the party members and any followers are excluded.
Yes. So
I will not remember that
by breathing in,
unless you use your holy symbol to do it.
by breathing in and breathing out, I will put one foot in front of the other, and I shall make my way.
But do you cast magic missile at the darkness? That's the main question.
So it was 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
You do know you can move diagonally on the corner, right?
Yeah, but I want to make carefully turned
Yeah,
corners
because-
so I avoid. Huh?
They are avoiding
Yes.
the corners because they don't want to move through the fog.
Nope, I don't.
Moving through the fog, bad timing.
Bad.
Of course, standing right next to the fog when you end your turn, bad time.
Well, that wasn't another choice. Sorry, that was no other way.
I know. Could you? Well, we did a wisdom save. I'll use that wisdom save for this, and then you succeed. You
Alright.
hear faint whispers in a language you don't entirely understand. They seem to be dragging you one way or another, and vaguely cause you to eye the injured form of Xantarot with suspicion. But you have been trained by the Orzhov. You are, much like Sorval's mind was a bastion against the psychic influences of this place, yours is quite capable of warding off whatever is trying to influence you. It's not Iskren, so it mustn't be important.
What happened to you, Xantart? You don't look good.
Oh yeah, and then Taurio, you held your action. Are you just gonna follow?
Yeah, and, I was waiting for the rest to move, so I'm going 1, 2, 3, 4. I do cut the corner.
Okay. You take 10 damage.
10 damage.
There's just like a lot of gnashy things that suddenly
My 28 Constitution save doesn't save me.
that does wear off after a while as you take an excessive risk.
Okay. So that was
If we specifically said don't cut corners, it's smart not to cut corners, and you go through the corner.
well, I did not catch that. I mean, I'm Taurio.
Now
I saw.
realizes that there is wisdom in not passing through the fog.
I did not see any of this. I saw Iskren being Iskren. I mean, that's all I saw.
Careful, stepping. Lots of extra steps. He can just go.
One.
Nope.
How
nope,
how
going
many
through the fog,
how
bad
many
idea.
how many steps did I take? 1, 2, 3, 4. This is my fourth
Four.
step.
Yep.
So 5, 6, and I dash. Well, yeah, I dash. I mean, Sorval's being Sorval. He can take care of himself. So it's
Yeah.
Are you going to step around Sorval through the fog?
I can move through Sorval.
Not gonna do it.
1, 2, 3,
Move through
4,
Sorval.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Yep. So that brings us back to Xantarot, unless you want to shout something at the injured crocodile standing, looking mildly fearful of the walls while bleeding from his eyes.
Dario exclaims, "The wall bit me!"
Big C, your go.
I will look around and say, Iskren, I'm going to run through this and hope I get out of here.
What do you mean through? Don't go through.
No, not through it, but
Ah, okay.
You
I
run
will
into
proceed.
fuck.
Do not go
distance.
through. And next time you want to do something stupid, don't tell me.
In the distance, you hear the sound of somebody face palming.
Face your demons.
Okay, you round the corner. There is another empty space there. There is some pebbles. It goes downhill here again. There's right in front of you another fog bank. You
I
could
will
probably just go
dash through it.
hard.
I will go hard and try to go here.
That
Die
works.
hard with a vengeance.
The fog here seems more tranquil. No tendrils seem to be slithering out.
I will proceed up to here, but I will be very careful.
You passed.
But
You passed the hentai portion.
Yes.
Yeah, this spot feels a lot more tranquil. Your heart is racing still from the random attack that happened on you, but it's okay. This place is peaceful. There is nothing here that will you feel reinforced in your belief that this place is just nature being nature, and everything is fine. Nothing's here to harm you. After all, you are in a natural domain. This is where you grew up. This sort of place.
Nature tries to eat everything.
Filta,
All right, I will go like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
are
Can I?
you running through the wall here?
Nope, I moved around it.
Very, very important questions.
Yeah. Do I have to really step like or
No, just if I know it's good.
okay? And can I see him?
You
Can I
can
see that?
see Santarot. There is a dazed look in his eyes.
All right, I will make. Can I? Yeah, no. If I dash, I move fast, right? I can be dexterous, or I can be nimble, or
You can still be nimble with
rather
counter
nimble.
attack.
Yes.
okay. So I will try to keep up with him. So I'm
Okay.
like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I will stand here next to him. So if something happens to him, I will get.
Yes,
I got his back.
you also get the feeling like we're probably past the part that was meant to test us. We're heading north, so that's good. You're getting closer to where Autumn Willow is supposed to be, so clearly most of the troubles that you've been in are over. It's perfectly alright at this point to just let your guard down a little, maybe even put away that hand crossbow. It's Xantarot might think something ill of you if you keep that hand crossbow cocked and loaded at the ready.
Yeah.
Taurio,
I wait for
Just
for
go, Taro.
Sorval.
Don't worry. Don't worry. Go. I will be just right behind you.
Yeah, I just wait for Sorval because he's the last in the group.
okay, Sorval.
Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I would end on Dario. Literally on him.
Bro hug.
Uh, but I don't feel comfortable running here.
You got this thing called dash.
Yeah, I'm also not comfortable with the
The
walls this close.
mist
So
appears to be shying away from your spirit guardians. They do cleave the tendrils that would lash out to you.
then I'll dash along. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Or I can
What the?
stop here.
Why did that randomly open?
I don't know.
Roll 20.
Yeah, dynamic lightning can be very confusing.
Nobody even went there.
But we probably can't see it actually.
As far as you know. I still can only see the corridors we went through.
Wait, I think I can actually see what opened up. It's now covered in mist. That's just roll 20 with dynamic lightning.
Okay.
I can only see the corridors we went through so far.
I once had an entire map revealed because somebody moved.
Gotta love that roll 20.
Yeah.
But hey, at least the rest of the maze is still dark, so that's good.
Yeah.
So, Sorval, you dash through. The things that were lashing out at the party members just shrivel away from you. And, Daurio, you actually see this happen. You see Sorval being a beacon of, well, for lack of a better word, a beacon of hope, for once.
I thought that was me, but whatever.
I will say, stay within 15 feet of me. I think it will help.
While you dash away.
There's a reason why I stopped there. I could go 2 more squares ahead.
Stay within 15 feet. Ah!
Ishkar is still within 15 feet.
Alrighty. Iskren, what do you do?
Right. Carefully making my way south. And trying to stay in the middle of this thing. Like that.
I will see Ishka just running past, going way out of the 15 feet. Like, fuck.
Dario, what do you do?
Well, I see Sorval has no issues with the fucking wall. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I use my dash action. This time I'm not
I
cutting.
do have to correct you. It's a sucking wall, not a fucking wall.
Potato, potato. I can't hit it with my axe.
Have you tried it?
No, I haven't tried it, but I'm going to dash so I can't attack it. But this time I'm not cutting corners.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
A number of things happen at the same time. We'll start with Sorval.
Okay.
Sorval, your party leaves you behind. You, gravely injured from a recent chameleon reptile
Yeah.
attack, wounds, holes in your armor, are left behind by your allies. This entices things, but thankfully your spirit guardians are up and keep those things away. You glimpse vaguely a face shrouded in mist coming out of the wall before shying back as a blazing angel flies at it. Taurion Iskren, you have entered a peaceful place. This feels like the end of the horrible things that you've just been through. The mists are calm, steady. There is no ill here. There is nothing that seeks to harm you or like bring you down. You can even see that with a faint smile on his face, Vulta has been lowering his crossbow, and Xantarot's angry red glow seems to have died down to a very gentle, greenish glow of health and somehow youthfulness that surrounds him.
Yeah, but I'm not dropping my long axe. So I mean, it's my long axe.
I have nothing to drop. I only bear a shield.
So, Big C, your friends have come into this clearing. You can see Volta looking happy, relieved.
Ain't I invisible?
Taurio looking quite
Taurio.
Invisible.
quite okay with things. His long axe casually resting. Iskren mask half scooted up, taking in the breath of fresh air. Can't really make out what's underneath the mask, but you can see that the mask is half scooted up anyway.
Hmm. Would Xantharod be able to determine that Dario feeling relaxed to loosen the grip on his long axe especially while I just got mauled to death almost,
I did not see that.
is something that would be not of the norm, basically. Would I feel that we are being manipulated somehow?
You can make me a check for that. I'm going to let that go on your intelligence.
We're fucked.
Because you're
Not
trying to
not on
analyze the
insight?
situation.
Not on insight?
You're not.
That's more
I'm
of an
correct.
emotional state in a way.
You were trying to perceive it. I'll let it go on insight. Once again, I'm not a horrible GM. I'm just evil at times.
You're chaotic
Clearly, this
evil.
is perfect normal behavior. It's a little strange, you would think, Taurio, especially after a recent fight. If he would be relaxing, he would probably have a drink right now. Oh, and as you think that, you do see that Taurio is reaching, like maybe for some drinking pouch. He hasn't quite gotten it yet, but he's clearly searching for one.
Okay. I will just shout, it's around here on a corner, and I will.
And yes, you come to a potential split in the road, a fork, as it were.
We had to go north, so I will move north.
We had to go north, so I will go east.
Just around the riverbed.
Move here. And I will just shout, let's just go north, guys. And I will. Cannot move up the way to here. Oh. I'm not going to dash because I would have no reason to dash because I'm calm.
Yes, this is a very nice place. It's an interesting forest, really. Without the mist banks, it would the air is fresh out here. You don't smell death or decay or anything like that. It's just pure, beautiful forestry. Volta.
Well, I heard Autumn Willow saying to my head that there would be more challenges ahead, so this is nice, but I believe I'm not actually relaxed. I'm trying to go further.
Okay.
Also a quick question. Ain't I still invincible? Invisible?
Yes, you are.
Okay. So how did they see me lower my crossbow?
How did they indeed?
We imagined you doing that.
Okay.
We have quite the imagination.
Well, you do see that Iskren is just standing around, having a stretch, having a bend, looking for a place to potentially relieve themselves. Because that is what humans tend to do in the forest
Yeah.
anyway.
Yes.
And Taurio is
All
just like
spoopers.
hanging back a little, leaning on his long axe, just going like, probably waiting for Sorval to arrive.
Did I in my experience in swamps and stuff, did I encounter certain beasts or certain predators that make their how do I say this? How they trick their prey into their safe and then attack?
The Orzov.
Okay, but this is a little bit far. Can I check if there's something something in this place that is luring us into a trap?
Sure.
Can I try and perhaps make out if there's something wrong?
Yeah. You can roll me Arcana because I think that would be most appropriate for this.
Okay.
17. There is a certain influence here, so it might be wise not to fully trust on your senses in this place.
Mhm.
It would explain why the foggy tendrils appear to like harm some of your party members, but others came through unscathed.
I will try and heighten my senses, and I will move further. Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And there is a crossroad.
Yeah,
Crossroad.
there's a fork in the road here.
Yeah. Do I still see?
You can go down, you can go to the east, or you can go back the way you came.
Mm-hmm. If I look towards the crossroads, do I notice anything besides the footsteps of Xantharoth? But do I sense that
You
there's
notice the
something?
footsteps of Santarat?
Yeah, there
Can you
isn't.
make imprints here? Are you
I,
checking?
I am actually looking if there's something like a trap. Like, is one of those roads actually not a road, or
They
perhaps?
all appear to be roads. They don't appear to be traveled.
All of them.
Yeah. And just because you're checking, as you look back, you see that the grass where you stepped, twigs that you stepped on,
Mhm.
you don't see a trace of your movement here.
I'm really on my guard. I'm going to try and see if my party members are still okay. So I will. Do I still see Xantharoth in this angle or not?
If you can see him on your screen, you can see him.
Okay, so I will check. I will be checking him, and I will try and listen if the others are coming.
Okay. And that will be your turn?
Yep.
Good. Dario.
Well, apparently I have my bag of kefir in my hand, so I take a
No, you
swig
don't.
and
You're
you said
standing there with your long axe.
a moment ago you said that I was reaching for my bag. So.
No.
Okay.
Xantarot was seeing you and thinking that something was off because you looked relaxed. And the moment that Xantarot realized, like, hey, Taurio, if he would be relaxing, he would be looking for his drinks, he saw you reach down, pat yourself, and search for a bag of drinks.
Okay, so I'm not actually doing that. Okay.
No, and you're not relaxed. Yet.
Yet.
You just have this feeling that you should be.
Yeah, but Legion first. I wait for Sorval.
Okay. Yeah, but this is very nice here, and you can even see with Iskrin. Iskrin is just like a lot of the weight that Iskrin seems to be carrying with the entire Orzov spiel that they do seems to have fallen off their shoulders, and they're just relaxing, just like being all Gucci, giving themselves a scratch. It's no, not there.
Yeah, but he's not trained by the Legion.
Yeah, clearly this is how Iskrim behaves when nobody else is seeing them.
Dario relaxing is putting his axe on his shoulders. That like resting it
Yeah,
on his shoulder. That's
but
about
like
it.
this is what you would expect from fellow legionnaires when they're relaxing. Like when they're in the bar, they've had a couple, they're just like letting go a little. They're feeling that their underwear is not in the right place. They're just like shifting about a little. And that's what you see Iskrin do.
All right.
Clearly a man after your own tastes.
If he is a man, I still don't know. But I still wait for Sorval. So
Sorval.
I'll pop out the wings from the cloak. So I don't have to dash.
I believe I can fly.
And I'll fly forward to 4, 6, 8, 10.
I believe I can touch the
It's a very
sky.
tight turn, but you manage to make it.
Yeah.
You're doing like that tailspin move where like
Yeah. I
you
I
enter a
didn't
place
go.
of great peace. You see Taurio just drinking from a wooden. Where did he get a wooden mug in this place? But he's drinking from a wooden mug, probably some kind of ale that he found somewhere. You can see Iskren, uh, face mask half removed, whispering a prayer to whatever religious symbol that. Oh, it's that coin that you've seen Iskren do things with. Just a general. The other two appear to be missing, though. Maybe they've gone ahead scouting a little.
Do I have any feeling of that being relaxed, or
It looks like things that you would expect them to do when they're relaxed.
no? That's out of character. Does Sorval have that feeling of being relaxed like the
Sorval
others?
gets a feeling that this place is a place of peace.
Okay.
The angelic guardians around him also like smile and they appear to be happier. They give like this vague impression of just everything is okay here.
Okay.
Everything is fine. Why should
Okay.
people have to worry? Clearly you've gone through the nasty part and
Yeah.
this is just smooth sailing from here on out.
I will look at Tariel. Tariel will be like, soldier, no drinking on duty. And I'll look at Ishkrin and be like, Ishkrin, really?
What? Really what?
Why
Sorwell?
are you relaxing here?
I'm never relaxing anywhere.
And yeah, that's my turn because getting the wings is an action.
Okay, so Iskren, there is something odd about
Yeah,
Sorval
there's something other
saying
about
that,
Sorwell.
but at the same time, you are starting to see through this peaceful relaxation of your compatriots. And there is this vague voice in your head that goes,
Spider sense, tingling.
that is a cheap trick. Maybe you shouldn't have to deal with that. And a vague royal of darkness just wells up at you, and you hear like a small amount of like crystal breaking. And you see Tauriel standing there looking a little in disbelief, a little worried. And you see Sorval just scanning, also uneasy. Not like you thought you saw them just a second ago. But they are your companions, and they are as you would expect them in this situation and not relaxed at all.
I mentally reply to this voice in my head, so not really voicing my thoughts, and I say, I have been suffering my lessers all my life. The day I must not do this anymore, it means I am dead. And I will proceed. 1, 2, 3.
One thing that you do realize is that the mists are indeed tranquil here.
Okay.
And you see Volta standing guard, clearly looking at something in the distance.
Wait, that 7,
He's not invisible.
9. Yeah, I don't see Walter, right?
No, he's visible to you.
Okay.
Hmm.
But I just moved, let's say, I spotted Xantharot there, so I go to
Okay.
him.
Xandarot also, like the mark on his back is pulsing. Not just the red, there's an intermingling of other colors going on, but it's mainly red.
Well done, Xantharot. Keep leading us.
My turn.
Oh yeah, Taurio, what do you do?
Well, Storval just bypassed me. I mean, even relaxed, my competitive nature says no. So I move on ahead. I hoof it. 1, 2, 3, 4.
How do you respond to Sorval telling you that you should have another drink?
I can't quite compare. I'm not having a drink. I mean, Sorval is talking out of his ass again. I mean, fuck you, Sorval.
Brotherhood of the Legion.
So that's 4, 5, 6.
And you see an empty corridor.
I dash. So 1, 2. Do I see?
Vilta, do me a dexterity saving throw. There we go. Nothing happens.
So I see big C.
Hmm.
3, 4, 5. And I remember the part about not cutting corners, so I wait.
Smart. Big Z. With the arrival of Iskren, your world snaps back into focus. You hear footfalls. Not light footfalls. There's things ahead to the east.
Things ahead to the east.
Which way is the east? Because I assuming north is the top of the map.
North, south, east would be the right hand of your screen. West would be the left hand of your screen. Classic map orientation.
So I hear stuff coming from the east.
Yes.
I will look at Iskren and Tario and say that
Do not
Oh,
lose your
no.
focus. We are going north.
Stuff.
okay, we're going north.
Yep.
Bigger. We need it bigger.
Okay,
That's
Capital
just
stuff.
It is capital.
I will do one walk up to here.
No, it's camel case. It's not capital.
Well, as you step there,
God damn it, Santo.
I
You
wanted
stepped
to see
in
what
it.
happened. Oh shit!
You're between a rock and a hard place.
you get hit in the face with a rock.
Okay,
Something is throwing rocks at you, and you do get a decent view of this larger than human, but smaller than your current guild leader sort of figure. It's attired rather roughly. There's a bone earring, there's spears, and they're just like lobbing things at you. They apparently expected your arrival.
They saw you
okay.
coming.
I did roll absolutely shit on it, but
Well, 17. Not bad.
Still, Big C, you've been challenged. They threw the first rock.
I threw the first rock. I will say, I will look back while being hit in the face by a rock.
What is that?
Shit! But I think they can pass through here, and I will go back and sprint north. 1, 7, 20.
Ah,
Ah,
Ow.
okay.
he has been hit by the rock of wisdom.
What?
And I
What
will
threw that rock?
something big.
So why are you
And this
leaving
is-
now?
this is a sizable looking rock.
A strike of genius, right?
And I will
henceforth he will be known as Mediocre Xanthar.
I will also start to rage in case something happens again.
You are raging in the wrong direction. Okay.
Come back and rage at my foes like a man.
North is for walk. East is for rage.
Dario sees Big C going forward, gets smacked in the face by a big ass rock, turns around and goes the other way. It's like, what the fuck?
Well,
This
Big
place
C doesn't
changes
want this.
people.
Why-
This place changes people.
Volta,
Let's
what
go
are you
north.
doing?
Let's go north.
Big Z's not dealing with this shit right now.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Big C is not coping.
Yeah.
Do Volta hear sounds coming from the east? Grunts and footfalls and people speaking in some form of giant, communicating. Oh, I got him. I hit him with a rock.
Do I notice the rock?
Yes, it is quite obvious. It stands about half the way to your waist. This
I
is
like
not
a man
a
here.
mere pebble. This is like there's serious chunkage going on. It's a chunky boy.
Serious chonkage.
I will just continue.
You have been seriously chunked.
It's a fat rock.
I will. Can I dash again after
Thick.
Xanthar? But nimble? Can I nimbly dash after Xanthar?
Yes, you can. You can do cartwheels while you're at it. Do like one of those crazy ass front flips that
4,
nobody ever really does,
5.
but you can do it because you're dexterous.
Yes, and I will not tell the others that I did that because they didn't see me. Like la 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 la. Hoo, hoo, hoo.
But I hear you. Who is singing
will
Tralala?
You probably will tell us after a few drinks, but
That puts us to Taurio.
I wait for the bloody angel. I left him behind, but
Alrighty. Seeing that their lizardy prey has walked away, this one comes here, spies a figure in golden armor, goes like, "Rrr," reaches behind him, grabs a rock, "Rrr, rrr, rrr," throws the rock.
Ting.
Failed.
I raise my shield. Xanthar!
The other one, slightly more intelligent. And that one, let's see. Odd is down, even is up. Let's flip a coin. Even up. Now he can't throw a rock because his companion is in the way. But the companion is going to attempt to harm our Xantarot.
Yeah, both hit.
Yikes.
Jesus.
you are enraged, so half damage.
What the fuck? 2d10, 2 Can you tone it down a bit, DM? Oh shit! Oh, the damage rolls.
Actually, it's D20. I have very little to do with this.
You are still enraged, so you take half damage.
Yeah, that still takes me down.
Do I see him go down?
No, wait.
Ah.
11.
23.
Question GM: If he pushes the target away in the first push, he can't hit him a second time, can he?
He has a bit of reach.
Ah, okay.
So you can choose to push it.
So on the second one, I will ask for a strength saving throw, my dear Xantarot. Just don't fuck it up.
I have advantage because I am raging.
There you go. Like, from out of fucking nowhere, this thing arrives. It gives you an arcane. I mean, jams a spear into you twice, just puncturing you. You feel blood gushing into orifices that you've never really had blood gush into. It's not the best experience ever, but you are happy that you are raging, because that generally just takes the edge off a little. And it tries
Just
to
a wee
lift
bit.
you with that spear and toss you aside, but you clamp onto it, and you just, rather than being flung off of it, you're pulling yourself closer and closer and
And
baring
you're-
your teeth.
And you raise the finger.
Sorhal,
Hmm.
you are quite merrily far away from the action.
I don't know anything about action, so I'll just fly around the corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come here at the crossroad. 2. I see the behind of my good friend Dario. 5, 6.
see the
You
behind.
see this muscle ass?
With a muscled tail. Like,
Minotaur.
And I'll just be like, be sure
Hey,
to keep up.
guys.
I'll dash. 1, 2, 3, 4. I see something here.
Yeah, there is like this semi-giant. He's taller than some of the humanoids you've seen. He's smaller than the Watch
He-
Giant.
He can also do me. What's it? Wisdom saving throw because he gets into my reach.
Nope. That's 3d8.
22 damage.
Nice.
Giant swaffle.
giant swaffle.
Nice.
Yeah, and I used up my action,
Okay.
so I can still move, but yeah, Ishkran is behind me, so I'm going to stay right here.
Okay. Then, Taurio, you have seen Sorval pass you by. Do you wait for Iskren to make the first move, or do you move?
I wait for his gun.
Okay.
All right, let's get away from this giant thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So basically, since I don't see Wolf, I just go bump into him.
I'll have him make a dexterity saving throw if you would pass through him.
Okay. Well, yeah, because I
So-
noticed
It's a
Xantarot there. Yeah.
No, wait.
So-
Actually, you can see him. You can see Volta.
I can see Wolf?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, then I see Xantarot there with a dude. And I can also
Xantarot
see
is looking really
rough.
shabby.
Oh, okay.
So, quick question actually. I was guarding Xantarot. When he gets attacked, can't I use a reaction to shoot?
Normally, I would have to ask you to specify that. Like, if someone attacks Xantarot, I thought you were just keeping an eye on him, making sure that you kept eye contact. I'll.
Well, I a couple of lines. I said he was my lure goat. So
I will give you advantage on
okay,
your next attack roll.
okay.
Well, so I see
against whatever
Xantarot
is attacking.
in a
Mhm.
bad condition, so as a bonus action, I will cast Healing Ward on him, which means he can also make a free attack.
Okay.
And the Healing Ward is 5 points of healing.
I will take that. I will take that.
This shows you how badly.
Yeah.
I will
Xantarot is
definitely
injured.
take it.
And
The
as
healing-
my action, I will toll that guy, so he can make a wisdom
First,
saving throw.
I will have to make my attack,
Yeah,
so
sure,
you're told that will do more damage.
You
If
roll.
I hit it.
Yeah, go first.
You roll a 1 on your healing.
Could be worse.
25 to hit
Nice.
That is definitely a hit.
for 17 damage.
The thing
Alright.
is, you are quite close, and even though you were grasping on to the spear and pulling yourself closer, you still have your maul in hand. And the moment you feel that surge of energy, that familiar surge of Iskren having your back, you just single-handedly just punch that maul into its face.
All
Oh
right.
god, it has to make a wisdom saving throw. It's not. These things are not good at wisdom saving throws.
Good.
It's okay. Roll 20 is being a bitch again. Yeah, it fails.
All right. 15 damage.
Nice.
That's me.
Roll 20. Could you also not be a little bitch?
Impossible.
Roll 20 is being a big bitch. It's grown up.
That naturally brings us back to Vulta and Santa.
No. Me. Pick me.
No, stop being behind us. Of course. Go right ahead, Tario.
4.
Yeah, so I see our holy Sorval being in front of the big ass giant. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and swinging for the fences. Waffle.
14. That's actually a miss.
Swaffle
A 20 is a hit.
for 15.
Yes. You bury your axe in the torso of the creature. Superficial damage, but you're getting there.
I'm just warming up.
Alrighty.
I mean, it's taller than I'm used to, so it's hard to swing upwards.
Learning how to fly all over again. Vulta.
1, 2,
GM, can we have a small
Three.
toilet break?
3,
Yes.
5.
If you guys don't mind,
Okay.
let's do a quick toilet break.
Now?
Back in when people are back.
Okay.
And we'll pick up with Vulta shooting people.
Yes.
Not me.
It's Vulta.
Hopefully.
Okay.
Surprise! Split.
Okay.
We're back.
Make the pew pews, Vilta.
All right. First, I will
Remember,
use
don't roll a 1.
my. I will try. So
Will not fill it.
I will use my bone blade and I will try to, let us just say, nick him. So I go haha and
Hey, that's not a 1.
Yeah, and I said you would auto crit,
mhm.
so let's double that. So that's 25, so 50 damage.
Who are you and what have you done with Filta?
And because I used I did a sneak attack damage, I will also use my what is it? Wheels from the grave? No. Jawel, Wheels of the Grave. I will sacrifice one of my Wheels of the Grave en I will, wacht hè. Dan moet ik er, wacht hè, 2 D6'en. Nog rollen.
Does it also crit?
Denk dat niet.
That's just flat.
En 8 damage op de deze.
Mhm.
En dan gewoon omdat ik het kan, ga ik nog eens point blank schieten op de ene voor mij. Like, hè. Dat is dan ook zonder advantage, hè?
Ja.
Ja, oké. Fire.
Not a 1. Okay. You cause some decent damage on the cretin.
En moet je ook niet een dingen doen, de frightened?
Oh, he's pissing his pants, or lack thereof.
Loincloth.
Yeah, and then you hit him with a crossbow, so he stops being scared.
Damn. Maakt niet uit.
Peak Volta. I'm doing everything to save my friend. But Xantarot, suddenly beside you appears the lithe form of Volta, and he is very close to your groin when he stabs the creature with its bone blade. But
Pearl.
didn't hit you.
He's also doing more damage than you.
I see all of this happen, and I will basically shout and like, and like walk up to here.
You are currently dangling from a spear. Just bring it out there. You could
Grab the spear
push
and you
yourself off from the creature and drag the spear arm with you.
And I will stay there, and I will just pull myself a little bit closer and just hit him twice in the fucking face.
Your target is within reach. He can't get away. You got his weapon arm.
I will recklessly swing with my glowy magic maul. Yes!
You use your piercing eyes to.
18 is a hit.
For 11 damage, 12 damage, and I will hit him again.
You take him out. You just, you twist your foot in slightly, having your toe claws just dig into the flesh of his arm, and you bring about the maul in one giant arc of massive destruction.
And I'm like that little guy from Can't Touch This. Yeah, boy!
I'm
Can we just?
sorry, Iskrin, I still have a bonus action.
Can I just grin at the other one and go like, "You're next"?
And then headbutt a closet and go like...
I'm going to move up to here and use my bonus action to bite the other one.
Give me back my life total.
14 bitey damage. Alright. And I will gain 5 temporary hit points. Huzzah!
And what's your life total at the moment? Because I have no idea.
11.
11. After those 2 hits, I ended up at 1.
Ooh.
It's
Ow.
okay. You make nice purse.
He can be a purse, he can be a boot. Santarod's future is bright and fashionista.
He can even be a belt. I mean. Okay, so this time I'm not waiting because I have a target in front of me. So swing.
Ooh.
Hey, look, a hit.
3-6. Well then, yeah, 2 to 6.
Oh right.
And I do believe your aura also gives you.
Yeah, there's 1d6 from my long axe and 1d6 from my aura.
Okay.
If
So
I'm not
that is
if I'm not mistaken. So that's my first hit. 2 more to go. A 12 misses, I guess.
I think that the vicious weapon gives 2d6.
So you can
It
do one
does.
more.
Oh, so more 1d6 more. Okay.
I could be absolutely fucking wrong.
I think it's only one. Let me.
No, I think vicious weapons give a 2d6.
2.
Yep.
It depends
Yeah,
on.
when you crit, add 2d6, so it's 3d6. Okay, so 3 damage more.
Woohoo.
So
You're a
that's
crit bot now.
27 damage in total.
Mhm.
And my second attack misses with a 12, I guess.
Yes, sadly
So
enough, he
my
parries
my
that.
my third attack because I had a crit. Miss
Wow.
again. What the fuck?
This is what happens when Phil starts rolling well.
Yeah.
The
I look at
prophecy is upon us.
I look at the big ass guy and I say, "Stop dodging."
Well, that big ass guy can do wisdom save for me.
So,
It starts it turning my aura, so it can do wisdom
Oh, yeah.
save.
right. Make a wisdom save.
Hey.
Makes it so only takes half damage.
Yep.
So 7.
Does
Still-
it drop dead in front of me?
Nope. It's going to ram a boar spear into you twice.
It can try. It misses. It hits.
Prepare
17
lubrication.
damage. And I would like for you to make me a strength saving throw.
Fucker, you are.
So you feel the heavy shank of one of the stabs going through your armor. Pokes out of the back a little bit, not too much. It's probably overnight healing or something. You don't know.
It's just a flesh wound.
And it tries to lift you off your feet, but you are Taurio. You do not do off your feet.
I am not impressed. I'm punctured, but not impressed.
The one facing Xantarot.
Hits.
And it has advantage, right?
It
Oh,
does. Hits.
So yeah, I think that takes you down and gives
That
you a
takes
failed
me
death
down.
saving throw.
The first one doesn't take me down. The second one does.
Okay,
So
good.
that's
No failed sit. I like that.
Keeping the party alive. Yay!
Yeah. that would made it a crit because he mauled me
Oh.
in close combat.
Oh well.
Xantarat is going down.
And Xantarot just rotated like 90 degrees is one of the funniest things I've seen on Roll20. And then it goes like, "Grr, you next, pointing at Volta. Sorval.
I've got no idea what's going on there.
Nope.
So I'll just fly up to the other side of here. Be concentrated a bit on this one that I'll attack first. Where is Frostbrand? Here is
18 is a hit.
I'll attack again.
Also a hit.
What's with that damage roll?
It's my aura that's going to do damage from now on. And
Mhm.
I'll see that Big C is down.
Will you? You mightn't have the awareness to check there.
Hmm,
You
okay.
did just fly over a giant to slash at it.
True.
And also, I'm not nearby.
Yeah, but you're still inside.
True.
Can I roll a d20 to see if
Yes.
I would see him? You decide the target number.
Okay. 16 would do.
Okay, I'll be like that one too.
Raise the dead.
The most Sorval spell in the
Yeah.
entire book.
Let's go Iskin on his ass.
Ariel, get on your
Dance for the
feet,
dead.
Big
Dance
C.
for the dead.
Stop sleeping on the job.
He is too far away for that.
Damn. I'll still do that. I'll be like, fuck. Right. Oh well. I'm not retconning things like that.
Okay.
It's my own fault not to check the distance.
I had the ruler out
Said the
a
same
moment
thing.
ago.
I wasn't actually checking it, so yeah. Sorry, Big Z.
Can I yell something like "lizard down" or?
Yes, you can do that as a free action.
Okay. Lizard down. No.
Okay, I'll step forward 30 feet. I see the situation. I will healing word Zanzaroth then.
Not raise the dead?
He's not dead yet, unfortunately. So that's 6 points, which means he can immediately make an attack against that guy.
The Avenge of the Dead.
The main thing is, does his rage still count? Because he did get knocked
No.
out.
Does my reckless still count?
You're raging, so you can go reckless.
You can only be reckless when it's your turn, and you can only rage while you are conscious. So no and no.
Okay. See, once again, Encyclopedia Fausto to the rescue.
Hey.
But
Yes.
reckless keeps on going. So if I don't go reckless on my turn, I cannot do it as a reaction or when this thing happens. If I do it, I get the what's it? I get the reaction.
He was
But I was
already
unconscious.
going reckless.
That's where I don't know if
Yeah, you can
keep
only
going
attack recklessly while it's your turn. This is not your turn.
I can also attack reckless if I use my reaction, like on an attack of opportunity, but only if I previously did it on my turn.
If the DM
Which I
allows
did
this,
now.
then I suppose you can also do it now.
But I am prone now, so it's disadvantage anyway.
Correct.
Yeah, but if you can go reckless, it's a normal attack.
I will do this. 12.
Sadly enough, a miss.
Okay, and then I will toll the dead, the guy.
Oh wow.
He saved.
Oh.
That was me.
Lizard down, Vilta, what are you doing?
Well, he pointed at me, so I will use my pointy sticks at him, and I will shoot him.
You stab him from a distance.
Stabbing from a distance. He's occupied, right? Or not? Well, there is a giant lizard mauling him, so.
Yeah, well, being mauled, but same thing.
Ooh.
Natural one.
Oh no.
Ooh.
But doesn't he have advantage because he's
Do I have advantage or not?
Why
You
would
killed
have
me.
advantage?
You fucking
Because an ally is next to it.
That
no.
gives him the ability to
That
sneak
gives him
attack.
sneak, but not.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ah, god damn it.
Okay. Sandrat is not in the direct line of fire.
But
You roll a natural
your
one.
foot is.
So I'm going to go roll me a d2. On a 1, you shoot Santarot. On a 2, you just let the arrow fly wide, and it'll take you like a turn to fix your bow again.
Was that D2, hè?
Yep.
Wacht, we doen eigenlijk een roll.
Oh, what is?
Slash D2. 1 D2.
Yep.
Kom.
Word slash.
Slash is before roll.
This is tense.
I love it.
Allee, kom. Fuck it.
Suspicion is rising.
Yeah.
That's even, so
So,
That's
slide.
So yeah, let's say it was odd for hitting Zantarwald.
All right.
So
So,
you
my
aim, you shoot, but as you pull the trigger, you realize you're not actually pulling the trigger, but you've just pulled the quarrel out of your crossbow through the tension wire.
damn. I will just look at Iskrin, draw my bone blade, and go and go towards the and
You-
stab him.
You have my permission.
14. That's a narrow miss.
Ale,
AC is 15.
ale.
Yep, we weren't you a filter. This is the best of the worst, really.
how the fuck did I write puncture?
Puntkutre.
Puncture.
Puntkutre you, and you will not have repose.
How do you write hole?
A hole.
A hole.
A hole.
All of it. All of
It's
it is
a-
puntkutre.
You punch
It's a wheel. It's a wheel of a hole.
Yes.
You hear noises in the background that make you exceedingly uneasy after having been run through with a boar spear. Ow, also. How are you, boy? What you doing?
So
Breathing in, breathing out.
I assume I am still run through by a spear, so I will just grab the spear, and while I grab it, I will
we're here again.
I will rage myself standing. I will grab the spear and do and I will use half my movement, stand up, and recklessly just maul at it in blind fury.
You find yourself in a similar situation.
Roll
Yes.
a 1. Smack a fill. Like, the worst enemy of this party is this party.
Yes.
Yeah.
And those are promising rolls. A 14 and a 13 in damage. You are laying into the creature, and it is buckling under your assault.
And I use my bonus action to rage myself standing. Yeah, that will be my turn, I guess.
That leads us on to the other giant.
Who's
And
going to
also
get
a
us? Who's going to get us swaffling? 19.
How do you want to do it?
Well, from the bottom up. So, yeah. I guess he's going to bend over because ow.
Oh, okay. Do you launch him into the air?
He's more like there are two of them now,
Oh, okay.
or at least he's not going to produce children.
Storval, do you remember that time when you had beautifully immaculate armor that was polished through a bright sheen, and your shield was so nice you could actually shave yourself using this shield as a sort of reflective surface?
I remember it.
You
quite
remember
well.
it fondly, for it is long gone.
I'll just do one free action.
Maybe.
I'll be like, I really have to find a smithy to fix his armor.
You're looped for action.
What else do you do, Taurio?
Well, that was my first attack. I still got my movement, so I move forward. And what the fuck do I see? Another big fucking target. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Mm-hmm.
And I got my tiny axe for a 13.
13, sadly enough, is a miss.
I see an axe coming
Volta,
back.
something just like in front of your face. Xantarot.
I tried to
Not
get
even
his.
flinching.
I tried to get his attention. I as a free action, I yell, "Hey, fugly!"
Okay.
Try
Storval.
on someone of my size.
I'll
Oh, I
fly
killed
up to.
Nope, it's first a giant. I killed the initiative giant. They were
Okay.
at 14. Sorry.
I
Giant.
I killed the initiative giant.
Potato, potato. I took him off the map.
I still call credits.
So
Oh, hit me, DM.
let's
Did I-
go.
Did I get his attention?
Odd for
Oh.
Xantarot,
Slap me like one of your crocodiles.
even for Volta.
Slap me like one of you.
And what
Okay, well, if you ask so kindly.
what about me? You forgot about me, GM.
You missed me?
Yeah, 14 is a miss. 21 is a hit, I think.
That hits. Yeah. So I rage myself back up, and then he stabs me again. I'm like,
Just like pulls the spear out, pushes spear back in.
He's like, uh.
That takes you down. But that means you
Definitely.
can't make the strength saving throw, so he flings you onto this cairn.
I see this and I go like, ooh.
Chad's gotta hurt.
I'll take that as a failed death saving throw.
Mm.
Is
It's
it?
just- it doesn't actually do damage. It just like tosses you off his spear.
Okay, fair enough.
It just flings you away like a
Powerful, yet
ragdoll.
kind.
In the distance, you hear lizard down.
Sorwal.
In the distance, you hear a bull raging.
Fly up to here so it can do wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom. It has that in nothing.
So 18 damage.
Nice.
Ooh. So like angels rip it apart, or
Whenever they get into the aura or start their turn there.
Yeah, I just opened it to see like how long it lasts.
10 minutes.
And I kind
So-
of figured like, hey, I can click this. That's cool.
So I think we are actually getting close to it ending. If I think about when we started and such.
10 minutes is like
All right, we have been doing
30
We
rounds
were
the
in,
entire time.
300
we
is
were in combat, so
so yeah,
Yeah.
we've got time. We got
We got
plenty of time.
I
we
can
got
kill many
we got
things with
this.
it. So then I'm going to attack it.
That's a hit.
Yeah, fighting style. I forgot, but whatever.
Oh, that's 1 point extra, right?
2 points extra.
Okay.
So I'm going to hit him again. And missing. And I'll just assume that Ishkren is going to put Big C back on his feet. So War Priest. Trying to hit him again.
That's a hit.
And is he still standing?
He is still standing. He's looking a little rough. Maybe not level 1 smite rough.
No, but not that many spell slots left. 1 level 1, 2 level 2s, and 1 level 3. You know what? Level 2 Divine Smite.
You can just leave it to the rest of the Legion.
or others.
So 9 extra damage.
Still not impressed.
Decent damage turn.
And
Is it?
that's all. That's all I can do.
Okay. So, pulsing your divine magic through a smite in order to like distract it from the broken corpse of Xantarot lying slightly further away.
Yeah.
Let's go to what Iskrin is doing.
All right, I will go next to Xantarot at this point, possibly behind this tree, and I will cast a level 3 Cure Wounds on Xantarot.
Because you still can't raise him as a dead one.
Which, no, unfortunately. Here we go. So 22 points of heal. And
Big Z is back in action.
yeah. And in theory, you could now make an attack, but I mean, I guess you're too far from anything.
Am I allowed to throw my maul in a fit of rage, which I don't have anymore?
Not
You are allowed to throw your maul. It will be at disadvantage, and you will run a risk of hitting Volta.
I will do that.
Oh, the choice.
He likes the odds.
15 to hit.
narrow hit.
How do you want to do it?
While lying on the floor, being speared to death for the second time, I get touched up by Iskun. I look up, and in the face, I'm like, where the fuck is he? And I look at him, I take my maul, and I say, shit! And I just throw and swing, and I hit something.
While
Probably
he's,
hitting
while
him
he-
in the head or something.
while he's falling down, I also would like to stick my bone blade in him, and I go like, ah! Allee.
All right.
What a combat.
I will collect pieces of those giants just because fuck them.
Okay.
I will collect my maul and look bewildered around. You got them?
I will
There are
go.
parts of the giant's skull slightly further away from the body. There are decent smears on the maul. Xantarot is looking a little worse for wear.
Tyler goes like, Big Z, you look like shit.
So
I know.
if I'm allowed, I'll go up to Big C and use Lay on Hands to give him 20 HP.
You are perfectly allowed.
When you touch me, I go, careful, careful. Oh,
No touchy.
oh.
Ah, that tender part.
Wait, I still think, and I pull a splinter from my side. Shit, that's from the spear.
You pull a spear from your side.
Shit, that's from the spleen.
Oh,
Did anyone found my liver? It's around here somewhere.
I need it for drinking.
we'll grow it back.
After I collect,
Tario just points at the open space we're in right here and say, maybe we take a short rest. Get Big Z back up and running.
I will try to fix my crossbow.
Okay. That's
we
easily
take a-
done. It's just
Okay.
If we
I
take
don't-
a short rest, my aura is gone.
No, I
Then
don't
my
think we
spirit
will be
guardian.
able to do a short rest. I think we will have to power through.
Tario takes the lead.
I will follow behind Taurio then.
I pat Big Z on the shoulder. I say, I'll take the lead from this point from this point forward.
I'll just put up a thumbs up. So,
In the-
thank
in
you.
the-
So
In the meantime, Taurio feels a crossbow on his shoulder. I'm like, if I am next to you, I cannot hit you. Wink.
on or in my shoulder.
so
on your shoulder, like pointing down on your shoulder.
I got you.
I have
I got you, Tario. I got you.
I have your back, and I give it a little squeeze.
Tario clenches his sphincter.
DM, one question. If we're not resting here, is my Spirit Guardian still up? Because the R has gone out.
Yeah, I had turned it off because I figured
Okay.
you guys would be resting. I'll turn it back on
Apparently
for
not.
you because I'm a nice
thank you.
person.
Thank you.
Well, Mother Willow said that we were not allowed to rest here, so I'm pushing forward.
Yeah, if Big C doesn't want the rest, that's the only one I was really asking. So
Yeah,
Okay.
so I move
Tavio, how are you leading?
there ain't no rest for the
from
wicked.
the front.
Dario,
5, 6. So I move 6,
all right.
and if nothing happens, I dash.
Nothing happens.
I
Can I-
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I get to here.
Can I also follow or
I'm
You
not dashing.
They all follow.
okay?
I'm not
one,
dashing. I'm
Oh.
just
Currently not initiative track.
I'm guessing Big Z takes the rear position right now
One.
because we
I'll-
swapped.
2,
I'll try.
4.
Are we still doing initiative or not? Order.
We're basically out of initiative.
Okay,
Okay.
I'll try to keep everybody within the Spirit Guardian aura.
yes. We huddle up.
As you round the corner, Taurio, because you're allowed to do that.
So I get over here.
Yes. You see like this swirling vortex of multiple hues of energy. And from within it steps forth this ethereal being wearing antlers,
Ooh.
pointed ears,
Ooh.
dark hair that goes
Ooh.
down quite long. And she regards you in the guise of spring and says, "Ah, welcome. You have made it through."
By the way, the moment I see her, I'm going to drop Spirit Guardians.
She seemed to be unfazed by them anyway. So
Yeah, but just out of respect.
Doop.
Thank you.
I go like Milady.
Dario just nods and lets the other ones talk. I mean, it's not like I'm looking for the willow lady. It's all the other guys.
I believe you brought me something.
I brought you Big Z.
No, do
We have the corpse.
yeah? Do we still have the corpse? But we left it behind at the how do you call that? The portal point.
Ah, and you see, like, vaguely, this shimmering form appears next to her, lying on the ground, almost as though in state. A human male in Siren armor, and shimmers out again. I believe you brought me something.
Yes.
It is appreciated. Now, you have proven yourself worthy of my attention.
Hmm.
What do you seek? What can I help you with?
Volta, you want to go first or should I?
You go first. You almost died, so I give you the honors.
You took one
Here,
for the team. Multiple.
I will leave the more spiritual part over to my companion Volta. But because you are known in these woods and these lands, there is supposed to be a shard in here, in Ulgrota. A shard that is forged into a weapon. I am looking for that weapon. That shard is connected to someone you perhaps might know, not sure. Vivictus Asmadi?
One of the elder dragons, yes.
Yes.
The plane of Ogrotha has been saved the deprivations of the elder dragon wall. However, yes, this item can be found.
You know where it is and how we might reach it?
As do you.
Is it located where there was a treasure point somewhere.
I take out the treasure map.
I am not entirely sure what you mean, but I know that the knowledge is with your party. To what I know, it is close to the town of Kerslin.
Of what, Kerslin?
Yes. But towards the mountains. I could, with a little time, perhaps aid your journey there. As in, there are certain magics that permit me to move creatures through my woods without them actually having to physically traverse them.
That would help me greatly.
From the background, you hear Tyler is in favor.
So yes, if this is the boon you would ask of me, I will give it to you gladly.
Yes.
What about the other sentient reptile?
I will step forward and yeah, and
I
I
will
will
sit down.
and I was my my lady. I am looking for Freya Lees. You have ways to contact her.
That I do.
Can you help me with getting power, the power of nature or something to help my party?
Would
So we
you
can. Hmm?
seek to lay down your life for the cause of nature?
What do you mean with lay down my life?
Would you dedicate your efforts to restoring balance and harmony to places where nature has been suppressed?
Of course.
That is good to know.
Getting back to Ravnica will be a bitch.
It just so happens that Freyalise might be looking for a champion for her cause. And her cause would entail balancing out some difficulties created by, let's just say, unnatural beings.
Hmm.
If you would be looking to take up the mantle that, and she looks pointedly at Santarot and Iskren, some of your companions have, then of course, can be arranged.
I would love to.
And you feel this warm, flustering, fluttering, flying wind that passes through the entire of your being and just radiates pure energy through you. And there's this, as your scales all suddenly seem to breathe and pop and expand and contract and become slightly more alive than they were before. And there is a hint of flowery scent that just wafts from you for a moment.
Ooh.
Charisma
You
+1.
see that extending from your index finger on your left hand is like this curl of green that just wraps and wraps and wraps around you all the way up to your shoulder, where it ends in like this somewhat cherry blossom-esque set of flowers.
Ah. Mm.
You are marked as a champion of nature now.
Mm.
A time will come when Freyalise will call upon you,
Mhm.
and you will champion her cause. But for now, it will come in handy with what you seek to accomplish.
Does it look like a tattoo or more like colored scales?
It looks like a mesh of the two. It's not like it was something that was put on there with some sort of foreign object. It's embedded in his scale pattern.
Mhm.
But if he were a human, you would say it would be a tattoo.
And my other scales, are they more colorful or just
They are the color they were, but
bluish or?
fresher.
Mhm.
They appear to be more vivid in color. Like someone turned up the saturation a little.
Okay, more. Okay.
You're like a certain kind of vampire in the sunlight.
As for your friends,
Mhm.
what boons would you call for? After all, you all survived what I would say is a decent challenge.
Sorva will take a step
Too
forward.
bad you missed the dinosaur, though.
What?
Dario perks up. Dinosaur?
Okay. So Sorva will take one step forward to be like, Lady Willow.
We
All
missed that? Come on.
All I would ask is that you consider allying yourself with Sarah on this plane.
That could be easily done. Yes.
Thank you.
There is one of the patrons of this group has decided not to impose his presence that heavily on the plane anymore.
Hmm.
I do believe that this is something that he hoped for, as did both me and the White Lady.
Hmm.
I'm happy to hear that. And I'll just take a step back.
Dario goes like, wait, we missed a dinosaur? Dario doesn't know what a dinosaur is, right? They are on Ravnica?
There's creatures of that denomer on Ravnica.
Dario does look a bit disappointed. And he goes like, yeah, I don't really have anything. The only issue is I missed that crocodile once. Why?
Well, there is no accounting for talent.
Dario raises an eyebrow.
I notice that the masked one in your company has been rather silent.
Well, then I will step forward. Then I will say, what is the extent of the help that you can give us? We seek allies back at our home. Does your influence extend that far?
To some degree, I have not roamed far beyond this plane, for I am intrinsically bound to the great woods. Messengers of mine have been known to visit other planes and realms, and I might have some push and pull with. Easier think for a moment. Guilds back at your home world?
Well, we
The
will soon have to fight.
Celestians,
Yes.
they use tree creatures. I could get them to help you.
That would be much appreciated. All the guilds will have to contribute when the fight
Oh, and
begins
of
in
course,
earnest.
whatever you didn't kill in this labyrinth is at your disposal.
Dinosaur.
It's at our disposal in what way?
You may ask for it, call upon it, and it will help you.
Ride it into battle.
All right.
And from the mists emerges
Hey.
this massive two-legged dinosaur with really short forearms that end in two claws.
We call him Big T.
You have some among you who are magically capable.
Yeah.
I will, and from the air she conjures up a scroll for summon Tyrannosaurus Rex,
All right.
which
No.
works like summon Steed, but only for Tyrannosaurus.
So it will summon these once, or what?
It will summon one Tyrannosaurus.
All right.
And the scroll is only a one-time use, or
No, it's a scroll with the spell on it.
okay.
Anyone who has the ability to use magic can learn this spell from this scroll, as long as they have the blessing of Autumn Willow.
All right.
Okay. Nice.
Really noted.
Who's taking the scroll?
I suppose only you and me can cast spells, or
I think
Yeah.
doesn't Sorval isn't Sorval able to cast spells?
yeah, me and Sorva.
Yes, I am. Okay.
Sorry. I meant Phil.
Volta.
Filta, Jesus.
I don't think he can cast spells.
I actually can.
Yeah, I saw a
Oh.
couple of spells. Yeah, also Xantarot can cast spells. I mean, we can all do that.
I'm the only one who can't.
I can cast a few spells, but it's only
Yeah, sure.
ritual spells.
Oh, well.
I'm in the minority.
Just one question. What spell level would this be?
Same as Steed.
Okay, so second level.
Okay. And it will summon a T-Rex.
Yep.
And it will fight also.
Yep.
Let's hope it does.
I think I will study this spell.
I would say it's greater though, so it's 4th level.
Yeah, probably. Makes more sense. Okay.
Makes definitely more sense.
But yeah, you can summon at 4th level a Tyrannosaurus to help you with whatever ails the party.
Okay. That's good.
I approve.
I'm already going to put in my spell list,
Me
but
too. Summon T-Rex.
What's this magic mumbo jumbo?
So that brings us to the end of this session. Yeah, we're going to have a little bit of trouble getting Sorval out of this, because you're not going to be able to attend next session, right?
nope.
But I will say, for the sake of things,
Mm.
Sorval, would you like to go back to Strong Rock
We have an army to get there, so
while the others go and investigate, I am assuming, a magical sword?
Yes.
Then
Alright.
I would suggest that we split the party up as Dutch.
I do give Sorval the, what was it, 500 gold?
okay.
So I
I
reduce.
suggest that the party takes a long rest, and come morning, Sorval will be transported to Strong Rock, and the rest of the gang will be transported to an abandoned castle at the side of the mountains.
I remove 500 gold from my inventory, so
I'll
Sorval
put it in.
can pay the Annabelle Lodge.
Yes.
Very well. I'll put you guys back on the big map.
I also put it in my bio that it's for that.
And you guys will wind up
Shoo.
there, near the town of Kerslin, just a little bit above the place where you came into the world,
Hmm.
a little mile away from Koshun Keep and Strong Rock itself,
Hmm.
and Sorval will be attending there.
Yep.
And there we go. That is the end of the session. Thank you very much for playing. I hope it was enjoyable.
Very
It was a
much.
lot of fun.
Hmm.
Dario
Also
got the
very
hit things.
challenging. So, well, I think I kind of did a little bit of easy mode for myself with the Spirit Guardians.
It helped. And it saved me from having you guys make too much rolls. So,
We took a long rest, right?
yes. And come morning, you leave for your destination. So, there we go. End of session. End of stream, then, of course. Thank you for watching. Whoever is watching, probably just me for the recap. But hey,
Hey, girlfriend's also watching probably.
All right. Hi, girlfriend.
bye, girlfriend.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.